Hi, Tova. I just wanted to personally thank you again for the reading that you sent me. That was really nice of you. I'm glad that we were able to do this exchange with each other. So I will proceed with your reading. And I think you had asked before we started all this, if you're meant to walk this path, if you're doing the right thing, if you are meant to walk this spiritual path. And based on the meditation that I already did, I think they're pretty much indicating that, this does run in your family. You have a history of your ancestors having gifts in this area, and some of them were, practicing, I guess you could call them witches. So, yeah, I do really feel that you are meant to be on this path because it is in your bloodline. And you can listen to that voice recording to get the whole picture of everything I mentioned. But we'll definitely go into the cards and get some more information and see what else Spirit has to say about that, okay? All right, so I'm just going to cleanse this deck here. I usually cleanse all my decks before I start with a reading. All right, so can you please give us, oh, there's a card from another deck in there. Whoopsie. I wonder if that's a sign. We have the Knight of Air. Okay, so fast movement ahead, fast movement towards something, or it could be a Knight of Air, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your life, a male figure. Okay, or it could be your energy. So that's just something that was put in when I accidentally mixed up my deck. So I see it kind of as meant to be there. And it says on here, someone intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. So someone that is very goal-oriented, motivated. Oh my God, I can't speak. Intelligent, someone decisive, okay, that knows what they want. Events that occur with a great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, okay? So there might be something too that could be kind of coming up quickly that you might need to make a quick decision about, or something could be happening fast, okay? And you carefully need to review your options before you make a decision here, okay? So that could be another message. So the first card we have is the Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. Okay, so this is talking about a partnership. Okay, there's a lover in your life, a partnership, a male figure. We got number 6 here, which indicates material things. 6, it could also be associated with the Lover's card in tarot, so that could be, of course, love, but also a physical love in the physical world here. Okay, so I'm getting one of two things here. You either have a boyfriend or a husband that is very supportive of your path, your spiritual path, or he doesn't understand it, or doesn't have much interest in it, or doesn't agree with it, okay? We have birth and rebirth. 5, which is a change. Yeah, so you're going through a big transformation right now, big change. From where you used to be to where you are now. So there's a lot of transformation happening in your life right now. A big change going forward. Mystery, yeah, the unknown. Okay, you don't know where it's going to take you, but you're feeling guided, or you're feeling pulled towards this journey, pulled towards this unknown. Okay, 5 plus the 2, we have 7. Okay, so the next card I pulled was trust. Okay, so trust this birth, this rebirth that you're going through. Trust this path that you're currently on. Trust this spiritual path, okay? Even though you don't know where it's going to take you, what the outcome will be, where you're headed. Okay, there's a lot of unknowns here, a lot of mystery about the future on this path. Trust in this, okay, is what they're telling you. Trust in your path going forward, okay? Now, we also have, like I was saying, 5 plus 2. So sevens sometimes could indicate in the tarot, it's usually a challenge. There could be some challenges. Yeah, so if we're talking like the tarot numerology, seven, the Seven of Cups is options. So there could be options in this area, or obstacles, okay, is another one. If we think about I think it's the Seven of Swords, no, sorry, Seven of Wands, I think. Let me just see if I can find that card in here. Well, the Seven of Swords is deception, okay, which I don't feel that pertains to anything. Seven of Wands. Maybe I don't have it in this deck. I know I lost some cards in this deck. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Yeah, seven. So, some obstacles, some things in the way to overcome. Okay, some challenges. This can also be guarding yourself against something, or defensive-ness. Okay, I'm just trying to remember. I'm not remembering off the top of my head exactly what seven represents, other than love. Okay, but I do feel like you need to trust this, despite if there's any obstacles or options. Okay, just trust this process. We also have the trust is numerology 47, which breaks down to 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus, or sorry, 1 plus 1 is 2. So yeah, trust this. And twos are about partnership, duality. It also talks about, friendship, or any relationship of any kind, even someone's assistance. Okay. And then we have the next card. Are you by chance an air sign at all? Because we do have the wind fairy that came out. So to me, that could indicate that you are an air sign. I'm kind of getting like, I'm kind of getting like you might be an air sign or an earth sign or a fire, but definitely not water. Yeah, and this card indicates a lot of thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. You're overanalyzing this. It's in your mind a lot. You're thinking about it a lot. For whatever reason, you might be having some doubts or uncertainties about this path. Okay. There's also, we have risk. Okay, there's some kind of risk involved. Have you had some people around you that kind of, had something to say about your path, that maybe, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, or it's not right? Or have you had anybody say that stuff to you? Because that's what I'm picking up. Okay, the next card we have is risk. Okay, there's some kind of risk involved with you moving ahead in this. Now, I do feel like, again, it's some people around you that are maybe not supportive of what you're doing, okay? And you're wondering if they're going to still be there for you if you decide to go ahead with this, okay? There's something here about loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Will the people around me love me if I decide to follow this path that my heart is pulling me towards, okay? Will they still be around? Will I lose friendships? That sort of mentality here. And if it's not that, what I am picking up is it could be that because you're going through this transformation, there could be something to do with your religious background, if you're religious, and then going towards the spiritual side, because they are very different. And it's like, am I, the mentality of, am I going on the right path by choosing the spiritual path over my religious path, or whatever it may be? So there could be something along those lines, like not interference, but kind of like a back and forth, like, am I doing the right thing here? Am I doing the right thing? Well, are you doing the right thing? Let's see. Spirit, I think Spirit right now is telling you you are doing the right thing, because they said to trust this path to wherever it takes you, wherever it leads you, okay? There are some rocks here though, so that to me indicates there might be some hurdles or some obstacles along the path, okay? But I feel that you are still meant to walk this path. They're also telling me, you know, if you end up losing friends at all or anything like that, I do feel that you will make new friends along your path, okay? Like-minded individuals, like you, okay? So it's one of those two scenarios. I'm not really sure which one it is. You let me know if I'm, if it's one of those two things or if I'm completely off, but please let me know. Okay, now we have the frog, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. So there could be something from your past, some kind of emotional baggage that you are still releasing, okay? There's something that happened here, I'm picking up, from your past that still needs healing, still needs to be released, okay? But I do see you releasing that emotional baggage, okay? You will be releasing that, okay? We have 1 + 4, 5, so change. There's a change coming, transformation. Again, we have the butterfly, beauty. 2 + 5 is 7, okay? So I do feel like this is a positive change when you let go of this baggage, when you release this thing that is still burdening you in your mind, okay? There's also some kind of healing that's going to take place for you. Some kind of healing that's going to happen for you. And butterflies also symbolize transformation, okay? And the serpent symbolizes, you know, the Kundalini energy rising and becoming enlightened. And also, it can, in some instances, represent deception, okay? But I feel like there might have been something in the past here that's taken place towards you, something that happened to you. And I feel that the 2 + the 3 is a 5. So there was some kind of difficult situation here. Something happened, some kind of negative situation. But I feel like this will be healed, okay? You're going to let this go. This is going to be let go here. And you're going to have healing from this, okay? And you're going to see this in a different perspective, a different light. There could be some kind of situation involving the law that is going to be in your favor, or this could be that there's some male figure that's an authority figure that is going to be helping you in your healing, okay? Or in in your healing or overcoming this obstacle here. It could even be that there was a situation with a male in the past, okay, that was negative. I don't know, but there's something coming out of this, a positive change, releasing that old baggage, healing that thing that happened to you, okay, and moving on and moving forward in a positive direction. And there is some kind of collaboration. The 3s is about working together, collaborating. So someone coming in here to assist you, okay, with regards to maybe the law or some kind of authority figure. It could be a spiritual teacher or healer that is coming in to help you to do this, okay? Then we have the partnership card that came out, which I do feel like there's something that maybe happened with some kind of a male figure here from the past. 3 + the 2, 5, yeah. Difficult partnership or difficult situation with a male figure in the past. All right, I'm going to switch decks here. Okay. So we have, this one's called the Working Your Light, I think it's called. Let's see, let's get out of some of this heavy stuff. There's some heavy stuff here. We want to focus right now on your path forward and what Spirit is advising for you. Are you walking the right path? Is this your calling? Are you supposed to be doing this? Tovah, please give us some information for Tovah. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Again, we have another trust card here. And this card, actually, it reminds me of the Mother Maiden and the Crone, okay? Which is a goddess of witchcraft, okay? We have, there's some kind of inner knowing, inner feeling that you're feeling right now that you need to trust and follow this feeling that's guiding you, okay? This heart, if it's in your heart to do it, then do it. So what is it trying to tell you? Listen to that little voice. Okay? Even if it doesn't really make sense right now. Okay? There is some confusion because of the clouds here. We do have some confusion about, moving forward here. But your gut and your heart are telling you something, okay? And they're telling you to embrace something. And you already know what you need to do. You already have this answer within you. You just have to accept what is being told to you. I feel like you're like not really not that you're not listening, but it's like you're not really following what this guidance is telling you to do. So the next card we have, she reminds me of Mother Mary, but it's about mothering yourself. How can you love yourself more? How can you nurture yourself? How can you take care of you? Okay. What is it you need to do in order to take care of yourself? That's something that you should ponder on and reflect on. Okay. How can you take better care of you? Okay. Maybe you're giving your attention to too many different directions. Maybe you're having a hard time saying no. Maybe you're not doing enough self-care, okay? But there's a card here about how can you mother yourself better, okay? So that needs to be brought to your attention. Sorry, excuse me. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so we have these dancing these dancers here. Okay, these two women that are dancing. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I want to get another card and a clarifier on that one. Okay. Okay, Tovah, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We had that up earlier here. There's some people around you that maybe aren't supportive of what you're doing or the path that you're headed on, okay? Or they don't understand it. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, okay? So always, and I struggle with this myself, trying to be yourself at all times around all people. That is a hard thing to do. It's not that we don't want to be that, but we get judged for that, right? Sometimes. So, but they're telling you don't dim your light, okay? Don't dim your light to fit in, okay? Be authentically you and radiate that love out towards everyone, okay? Be the real you and don't be apologetic for it. Don't be ashamed of it, okay? Don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light right now in order to fit in is what they want you to look at, okay? We also have take a break. Let a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Maybe you're doing too much right now. Maybe you got a lot going on in your life. You're overdoing yourself. You're burning yourself out at both ends, okay? It might be time to take a pause or to really focus on the priorities in front of you in your life. And how can you take less time for the other things that aren't as important, okay? If you can put more time into the things that are important to you and that are meaningful to you and reduce you might be in a rat race here. There might be so many things you're trying to do at once, okay? And, they're saying to, take some time for you, take a break. The self-care card came in. It's time to give yourself some love, some self-care. Okay, learn when to say no. Learn when too much is too much. Okay, and you need to slow down. You might need to eliminate some things in your daily routine, okay, so that you have more time to rest, relax, rejuvenate, all of that stuff, okay? So take a break. They're also telling you that this path it's going to take your entire life, basically, to grow, to become, that high priestess maybe that you imagine yourself as, okay? This kind of line of work, it takes so much time and so much practice to get really, really good. Like, you literally have to dedicate your life to this. And it's not going to happen in one season. You're not going to be able to take course after course and course after course and then all of a sudden become an expert overnight, or within a year, or within even 2 years or 5 years. This kind of stuff, this line of work, takes many, many years to practice, to dedicate yourself to, in order to really get skilled and really get good at what you're doing, and to really be able to offer a lot of things, especially if you have like a full-time job already, or even a part-time job, and then you're doing this on the side. So be patient with yourself. Learn to take a break. Learn to just take a break. Focus on your skills that you already know. Improve those. Get better at them. Okay? I think that's what the message is here. Now we have the Sisterhood of the Rose. Again, beauty and devotion. Priestess, like I mentioned, a mystic and a teacher. So I definitely feel that you have the abilities to be like a high priestess or a mystic, or even a teacher in this area down the line. Okay? And because I do see, I see that this really calls out to your heart, and I feel like if you follow this path like you want to, and you trust this path, and you don't worry about what everybody else is saying, or if they're going to support you or not, and you just follow your heart and your inner knowing, then this is going to be able to be a possibility for you. And you're going to find a lot of, you're going to find other people in this, on this path, that are doing the same types of things as you, or that are on the spiritual path, that are going to become good friends of yours, or that are going to become people that you can count on and you can rely on. Okay, so I do see you making new friends here. I just realized we are over the 22 minutes. But I did want to continue. I picked out so many decks for you, Tovah. Like, I literally had like 20 decks I wanted to use. But unfortunately, I didn't get to go through them all. So I'm going to have to stop here. But if this resonated for you, and you'd like another reading, we could always do another exchange. Or if you'd like a longer reading, I could always do that for a fee. I could even maybe give you half price for the reading, because you're in this field as well. And I always like to help out my fellow spiritual friends. So just let me know if this resonated, or if there were certain things that did, certain things that didn't. I'd really love to get your input on that. And I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know if you ever want to do another one. I'd love to help, and I love doing these. Like, this is my purpose and my passion. So anytime you want to do another exchange, I'm more than open to it. So anyway, have a good evening, and very nice to meet you. And again, thank you for the reading that you sent me. It was wonderful. I think you definitely have gifts, and you need to continue going along with it. And a lot of what you said resonated for me, and I'm gonna have to listen to it again, though. I haven't had a chance yet, but definitely want to listen to it again, and sit with some of the things that you said, because I think there's some information in there that even I'm maybe not aware of about myself. So But yeah, thank you so much for sharing, and we'll talk soon. All right. Have a good night. See ya. Bye.